Gonna pick up where we left off in the Historical Society. Why can I not move? There we go. There we go. Is this the Silent Hill that Vinny played? Yeah, this is the only Silent Hill that Vinny played. But this one's pretty disjointed from the rest of the other Silent Hill games story-wise, so actually like almost better on its own. I don't think there's anything you could really do here except look around. Get some cool paintings. Misty Day, Remains of the Judgment. It's him. Probably used to be a painting here. And then these are actually like the real paintings, I guess. Oh yeah, we get some good noises. Yeah, well the thing with this game, I played this a few times on stream, and in order to do all the different endings for this game, well, first of all, there's 3 normal endings you can get based on your actions in this game. And then there's also 2 joke endings. There's a dog ending, which is kind of a staple of the Silent Hill series. And then there's also a UFO ending, which, you know, it's the same thing. The UFO ending, I think, is only available in the director's or the HD edition or something like that. I forget. You can only get that in not this version. This is the enhanced director's cut. Oh yeah, this long ass staircase. I forgot about this. But in order to get the special endings, you have to get the 3 normal endings. In Water, Leave, and what's the other one? Just Maria? Is that the name of the other ending? You can't get the other endings until you've beaten all the game by getting those 3 endings on the same save file. I don't know if there's a way to get around that, but I'll be doing all of the endings. Yeah, there's a couple like very excessive descents like that in this game, I think, actually. Also, what's up, Hazards? Oh, I misread someone's name. You think that was a cow? I don't know, dude. I think they're supposed to be like horns or something. The horns simplifying something. This is unfortunate that I have to relearn all the controls now. Also, Buddy Cart. What's up, dude? Good to see you. We doing well? Wow, Harg. I think I could just jump in this hole and go to the next area, but there might be stuff I can get here too. Yeah, fuck it. The hole's dark and you can't see anything. Will you jump down? Yeah, fuck it. Oh wait, the gun! I forgot the rifle. Rip. I don't really need it. I'm a pro gamer. Dead. Remember that episode of The Simpsons when Bart got stuck in a well? That's this now. Alright, how do I open up, Game options. Hey. That's really funny. So the share button on the PS4 controller is to open the menu. And you normally have to kind of like train your physical memory not to push the share button when you're using the PS4. Because it just fucks everything up. You'd never want to push that button when you're playing a game. I hate it. I hate that button. It should be like something completely not on the very front of the controller. Okay, here we go. Just remembering how to play. Yeah, the share button's one of the dumbest things. Like Sony, dude, I don't understand. What the fuck? Where is it? The PS4 controller, I like the design of it. It's okay. It'd be impossible for me to climb this. It's just a wall. But the battery life is so bad. Here it is. And they haven't improved it. And then they just keep releasing new PS4 skins. Like, how many different PS4 controllers are there? Like 8? 10? Are there over 10 different PS4 colors you can have for the controller? It's fucking crazy. There's one that's like dressed up like Goku. At least 20? Are you fucking kidding me? Don't get me wrong. I like the different colors just fine. But it isn't my first pick for a controller anymore. Because of the share button? Well, I guess that's when using PS4. And I don't really like the trackpad. Well, I guess if it were kind of third party, yeah, it would be an avalanche of controllers. Yeah, I like the Pro Switch controller. It's not working well for me wirelessly for some reason right now. Also, what's up, Desert? With the adapter for some reason. With this game, it keeps like listing to certain sides. What the fuck am I doing here? Completely forget. And the only one I don't have, yeah, is an Xbox One controller. And now it's like, well, I might as well get one. Oh, there's another door right there. Because that's the one that like works best natively too, but... I'll never forget the first PC controller I got like a few years ago. The fucking Logitech. The fuck is it? The wireless one they used to have? The F350 or some dumb shit? I hated it. Also, how do I turn my flashlight on? That's why I'm like relearning the controls right now, because I switched from the Switch Pro controller to a PS4 controller. And I didn't have time to... To troubleshoot it. I almost said troubleshoot it. Oh, that's this part. That's right. All right, that's why you get the dry cell battery. It looks like a fucking energy drink. Looks like a Japanese energy drink. Yeah, I might check one of those out, doesn't it? Yeah, Logitech, bless them for some of the stuff they've done. But when it comes down to it, God damn it, Logitech that's like pretty much the last thing you say before you stop using one of their products. I changed the light's battery. Oh yeah, there's bugs in here. They're just like kind of like swaying around. Oh yeah, I saw the Duke controller. The big boy. Oh, I'm gonna die from them. Their keyboards are great. No, I used a Logitech G510 for goddamn 7 years. I got a G502 right now, right next to me, for a mouse. I guess I gotta knock him off the door. forget what you do here. Or you just put the password in, that's right. Please? I think it's supposed to be like the brightest one first, no? Please. Alright, what combo didn't I do? How they're wrecking me. I lost track of what the combos I've done already, so this is good. Hey! Oh, I fucking hate these enemies. This labyrinth area is so confusing. I think we can actually jump down here. That's what we want to do at some point. Sprint. What button are you now? Okay. Yeah, I have, you know what, I bought a Razer mouse a few years ago, and it was like dead on arrival, basically, but it was more annoying than that because it like worked, and then it would die in the middle of games. And I tried to like troubleshoot it with them, but it was just a crapshoot. But then I got a Razer Death Widow, like white chrome edition thing. It's like a weird color. Oh, I already went in here. And it's my favorite keyboard I've ever had. It's very fun to type with now. This place is such a fucking... Door at the bottom's locked. What does it mean, James? What does it mean? And I also got a, like, there was like a crazy Amazon deal a few months ago. There's like this Cooler Master RGB keyboard without the number pad. I forget what it's called when it doesn't have the number pad. And it's so nice. But it doesn't have the tactile clicks. But it's nice that it's not a full keyboard. I can like... Feels like way more portable. Yo, what's up, BK? But yeah, you can't go wrong with a nice keyboard, especially if you do a lot of typing. Like, it actually makes it way more enjoyable to be sitting there typing for a long time. And then I tried to go back to the other keyboard, the Logitech, a few weeks ago, just like, I think I needed to plug it into something. And it was awful. Where's locked? Do I have a fucking key and not realize it? Oh. Why would he not use it automatically? Am I losing my mind? It's pitch black beyond the door. Can't tell how far the blackness stretches. Yeah, there's a lot of weird keyboards out there. Yeah, the only thing is, I've dampened them pretty well, especially with some of the plugins I have VST-wise, and someone was complaining about it the other day about how loud the keyboard was. I was like, come on, it's part of the experience. I mean, I would definitely I would use the other keyboard if people were in agreement that it was shitty how it sounds, but...
Killing a person ain't no big deal.
That's my thoughts exactly,
Just
Eddie.
put a gun to their head. Pow.
My thoughts exactly.
You killed him?
But it wasn't my fault. He made me do it.
Calm down,
Killed
Eddie.
him?
Tell me what happened.
That guy, he had it coming. I didn't do anything. He just came after me. Besides, he was making fun of me with his eyes, like that other one.
Just for that, you killed him?
You killed him?
What do you mean, just for that?
Eddie, you can't just kill someone because of the way they looked at you.
Oh yeah? Why not? Till now I always let people walk all over me. Just like that stupid dog. He had it coming too.
Eddie?
Dude, the Eddie interactions are definitely best series in the game.
James. He was dead when I got here, honest. Anyway, I gotta run.
You're going out there alone?
Going out there alone?
Yeah.
I love the way he
Eddie?
says yeah. Yeah. Oh, Eddie. A health drink. Eddie's such a good name for him, too. It's a corpse. Body's marked with bullet holes. This reminds me of a scene from The Stand. The very, very beginning of The Stand. There's a dude whose face is just like in a bowl of soup like that, and he's like all decayed, spread out. It's nasty. What's this? Gluttonous pig. I feel that. I feel that. Somebody killed a dog. To be fair, in the first Silent Hill, there's like a bunch of dogs trying to kill you. But there aren't any in this one. Right? Real gluttonous pig hours. Forgot how to say pig for a second there. This area is so cool. Like, there's some enemies you can see, but there's actually like a unique enemy in this area that you can't see. Oh shit. I'm getting sprayed. I don't need to fight you. There's no reason. Except that you're spraying me. Oh, you could hear him for a second. He was like in the cell to the right as soon as I was leaving that room. He makes like a really creepy sound. You can't see him, but he just makes a noise. This room, the first time you walk into it, it's like, what the fuck? The fuck is this? And you see it and you're like, oh, okay. And then you hear like the carriage. Pretty sure that's what that is, like a horse, right? I give you blood to atone for the 3 sins, is written on the top of the painting. Beneath the painting are 3 square depressions. Drop that sucker in there. But it's such like a red herring because nothing really weird happens in this room. It seems like this would, like if Dark Souls or something like that, this is a boss arena. Any other game, you walk into a giant open room like this from a fucking prison. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, we're about to get our asses kicked. But no. It's just haunted by a horse. Mr. Ed died there. Get it, James. Damn it, James. Why is it not? There we go. Please, mister, I don't want to kill him. This is just a massive series of bungles. Me trying to figure out this controller layout. There are blood-stained clothes here. Rifle shells for a gun that I think I may have ran by for the 5th time I played this fucking game. Yeah, this is one of the... You're like, what the fuck? The fuck is that? What's he saying? And then you hear the radio telling you that there's an enemy. The iron bar door is tightly closed and I can't force it open. Oh, this is my life now. There are magazines here, nothing of particular interest. Reach, whoa. It says mission roll. Mission Hill. I don't know, this in the beginning of the game when you're walking on the forest path and you hear that fucking weird ass sound. It's not an enemy. It's not anything that fucking attacks you. You just need to see stuff like that happen more often. Boom, boom. Yeah, apparently they updated some copyrights in Canada for Silent Hill, but I feel like that's always such a fucking tease with so many series. Yeah. But, I mean, there's always a 1% chance, I guess. I mean, there's actually a new game that just came out on, it's on Game Jolts. It's not anywhere else for some reason. And it's like a really good Silent Hill-esque. I think it's called Simulacrum or something like that. Simulacrum. Anyone know what I'm talking about? I couldn't find it. I saw some people playing it. And it wasn't on Steam, and I found it on Game Jolt only. I don't know why I'm not using a gun. Simulacrum? How the fuck do you say it? Toluca Lake, the town's main tourist attraction. This clear, beautiful lake has another side as well. It may seem like just a typical ghost story that you might have found in any number of old towns across the country. But in this case, the legend is true. On a fog-bound November day in 1918, the Little Baroness, a ship filled with tourists, failed to return to port. A newspaper article from back then simply says it most likely sunk for some reason. Despite an extensive police search, not a single fragment of the ship, nor any of the 14 bodies of the passengers or crew has ever been recovered to this day. In 1939, an even stranger incident occurred. There are many pages torn out. Many corpses rest at the bottom of this lake. Their bony hands reach up towards the boats that pass overhead. Perhaps they reach for their comrades. Ghost boats. Oh, I didn't mean to read it again. Simulacrum. Yeah, well anyways, that game looks pretty cool. Yeah, it literally is Silent Hill. You would, if you were looking at it for the first time and didn't know any better, or know all the Silent Hill games, you probably would just think that. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose. But in the vacuum of there not being Silent Hill games, I said this about PT before too. There are a lot. It inspired a lot of developers to go out and fill that gap. I think so. Getting a lot of cool, inspired games. Shotgun shells. Oh no, I can get it still. Nice. I didn't miss it. Let's use that son of a bitch. Like, it feels like most Resident Evil clones are just boring and uninteresting, kind of. But then when you go to the Silent Hill clones, I feel like that's where a lot of, oh my god, I read it again. A lot of the more interesting concepts in horror games have come from. Like, there is definitely a lot of Resident Evil inspiration in modern horror, but Dino Crisis. Dude, you know what? I've never played Dino Crisis. I've only watched like Bach play it and a few others. For some reason, dinosaurs were more scary to me for some reason. I don't know. Or no one I knew had it. Oh, this fucking thing. This is the dumbest puzzle, quote unquote, in the entire world. But it's amazing at the same time. I should play it one of these days, though. People do list it as one of their favorite horror games. It's pretty long. Where the fuck did I come in through? So none of these. All right, this is the end. That's right. I don't think I picked up a map. A dip. Yeah, it just seems like the Resident Evil clones usually turn out like so corny, like that boat. What is it? Cold Fear? Cold Water? Okay, this is the dead end. I love this part. Hello? Amazing. So do it again. No. Amazing. Okay, this is where I came from. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I need that. Yeah, Dino Crisis was advertised pretty heavily back then. I don't know if that was... Yeah, that was probably supposed to happen. That Jacob's Ladder. Oh, did you not die? Pathologic 2? I haven't tried it yet. Tiny Bill did, like, send out, like, a fucking billion keys. Like, shower the world with game keys for that game. I'm gonna play it eventually, I just haven't gotten to it. It interests me. I got a lot of other games in the docket first I think I want to try out. Tiny Build is such a weird publisher. I'd like for someone to do like a video about that company. Because there's so many like weird branches of that, and they have like so many strange games under their umbrella. Got nothing to do with me though. There's some bullets though. All right. Did I not pick up the map? Yeah, it's gonna be an issue. And I feel like they've gotten so huge over the past, what, 5 years? Basically because of Hello Neighbor. I think the first time I heard about them was, why are you locking into that? Shoot that guy. James, god damn it. No, the one in front of you. Mission Hill. I think the first game I ever saw from them was that My Uncle's from the Future game or some shit. What the fuck was that game called? Or I'm here from the past to save the future? I don't know. Remember it was like, that's like what their logo is a character from that game. No, Story About My Uncle's a different one. That's the one about when you're like gliding around and shit, right? No time to explain. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how you guys could read my mind from that. That is them, right? And that's their logo, right? That character from that game. I thought I killed this motherfucker too. It is, okay. I think I saw that in Game Grumps originally. And that was like the first time I heard of that company. And then Hello Neighbor came out, and now they're like, they have one of the biggest booths at PAX East. Like the Hello Neighbor game, really. That's what I mean. I'd really like to see a video like going into the details of their company. Is Streets of Rogue another one they publish? I can't get into that game, but people really seem to have a lot of fun with it, so. Didn't I have another tablet? Tablet of the Oppressor. I need a tablet. 44 Steam games. Wow, that's a lot. Then again, maybe not really, I guess, compared to some others. They have a really good PR too, I gotta say. Like when they release a game, they really hit everybody up. Make sure that if someone's interested in the game and like makes YouTube videos or streams in any capacity, that they have access to it. Might even say tiny. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I'd like to learn more about them. Okay, I've been in here. It just seems like a company that, like, isn't there something with this toilet? Started off super small. And maybe they are still tiny. It does a lot. A lot of shit now. Yeah, I just don't know if they've been around long enough. I mean, the Hello Neighbor phenomena has kind of been, like, ignored in interest of stories about, like, Minecraft and, you know, shit about Fortnite. What the hell was that? And the media and stuff. I think Hello Neighbor has enough popularity, especially with, like, young children, to warrant, like, some interest in it. Like, why Why do they love it so much? Like, I've shown that fucking video I found on Amazon Prime before of that YouTuber who like makes his videos in Minecraft with his hands. Remember that? Like his real life hands. And he was like Batman, and it was like a fucking algorithm. It was Minecraft, Batman, and they were Batman and Robin. But then across the street, the neighbor was being weird, and it became Hello Neighbor. It was like they knew the combination to do. Yeah, but when Hello Neighbor came out, at first it was like marketed like a fucking weird spooky game. It's like there's more to this seemingly innocent game than just happy looking graphics. And that was like the hook, you know? Do I have any of the parts for this? Yeah, I think we need a candle. Yeah, what the fuck? Kids love weird spooky shit. I don't get it. It's not really spooky. I don't know. I guess it's almost like like Goosebumps. You know what I mean? Like Goosebumps was so popular. When I was a kid, at least. Yeah, it's the same idea, I guess. But it seemed like that went away. Yeah, dude. Dude, people bought Goosebumps and didn't even read them when I was in school because it was like trading cards almost. It was before Pokemon cards became a thing. People were like collecting Animorphs and Goosebumps in some way. Maybe I just hung out with too many smart kids. I don't know. And Animorphs, too, was kind of the same thing. It was kind of spooky when you get down to what Animorphs had going on in it. Animorphs became, like, about eco-terrorism in the end, too, I think. It became about, like, guerrilla combat. No pun intended. Against aliens. Wow. Yeah, Animorphs had some fucking crazy shit. Like, there's a book where they, like, for some reason they have to, like, there's someone trying to, like, snitch on them or something. So they switch his brain with a fly during one of the missions they're in to, like, stop him from messing up their plan. So they put him in a fly temporarily, and it, like, makes him go insane. Or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty good. This is like the horse room. Be great if there's just like a map on the wall here that I missed. I think there is. Yeah, the Andalites. But yeah, that definitely had spooky moments. Like the whole idea of aliens invading Earth and, you know, putting fucking slugs in your ear. It's a little concerning. Oh, there it is. Black magic books scattered across the floor. Yeah, I like the design for the Andalite. It's a cool alien. They're like centaurs, but they're aliens. Yeah, the Yeerk is basically like a Star Trek slug from that one episode. What season was that? That was like early on, wasn't it? I don't know, you're talking about the movie? I'm talking about TNG. Wasn't there a slug episode? What's up, Spaghetti? How you doing, dude? My knowledge of the TOS movies is pretty bad, honestly. Way more of a TNG fellow. What did he say? There it is. Pick it up. Blech. Speaking of Jacob's Ladder and all these writhing bodies, aren't they remaking that soon? Is that coming out in 2020? Did I make that up, or is that actually happening? Yeah, it was I knew it happened in TNG. It's coming out this week, straight to VOD? What, really? On what service? Speak of the devil. Oh my fucking god, I knew I missed it. I got a map of the prison when I'm done doing all the things in the prison. A Dish Network? Are you fucking with me? You're messing with me. Okay, we gotta go back that way. It's a Dish Network exclusive? Are you fucking for real? That can't be real. What the fuck? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. We got slow internet. Now, you gotta watch the same channel everywhere in the house. But we got the Jacob's Ladder remake. Come on down. Yeah, that's what I thought. There are 3 ropes hanging from the scaffold. Give you blood to atone for the 3 sins. What the fuck was supposed to happen here? Did it open like one of the cells or something like that? Yeah, I mean, I still like watching things on TV, but it's usually just Netflix and YouTube and Amazon Prime and shit like that. Honestly, I watch YouTube more than I watch anything else. Oh, right, the horseshoe. And Amazon Prime. Especially when I sleep. If I'm gonna watch something when I sleep now, I just leave on like YouTube autoplay. Usually, like, I just leave on like stream or YouTube channels that are like just stories about weird shit, dumb conspiracy channels. Sometimes even just because I don't know, I get bored of Ancient Aliens. I've seen every single one. Yeah, I watched the Batman and Robin Minecraft POV videos. Help me sleep. Batman's cartoony voice is better than any sleep aid I've ever taken. I've actually never, I probably should see a doctor about sleeping pills someday, but I never have used them. Where did I use it combined? Like before I went down to go see Tame Impala last night, I slept like barely at all. Sometimes when I know I have to be up the next day for something, there's no point in melting the wax. I just can't sleep. And then you roll over and you're like, all right, I have 8 hours to sleep. That's plenty of time. And you just like keep rolling around. It's like 7 hours. All right, 6 hours. And you're kind of sleeping, but you're not really. Hey, this puzzle makes sense, right? Just melt the wax into the door and put the horseshoe in it. And then you can open the door that you can't reach into. With the wax, because the wax will definitely take to the metal. And the horseshoe won't just rip right out. I'm pretty sure they knew, like, that's just supposed to be dumb. Like, it's supposed to be fucking weird. It has to be that, right? That's what it is. It's just supposed to be fucking weird. I think it's just supposed to be bizarre. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me save real quick. Yeah, you know what? I have some melatonin. Someone gave me at my old job, and then I looked at the pills the other day, and I was like, oh, this expired like 7 years ago. But I could get more of that. I don't know. I like falling asleep on my own. And usually it's not an issue, but then when I actually like have a schedule to be on, sometimes it's really tough for me. If it's out of the norm, like breaking my like schedule throws me off. Yeah, I don't like the side effects, definitely. Did that just move, or was it only my imagination? Look at all the feet. A horrible smell is coming from this hole. Corpse smells nauseatingly of rotten flesh. What about CBD? Does anyone use CBD for sleep? I heard that can help sometimes. The corpse smells nauseatingly. This corpse into this hole? His feet look weird. Looks like there's something growing out of the fucking corpse hole. There's a hole in the floor. I can't see the bottom. How far down does this thing go? I love this series of just like jumping in holes. Yeah, I've heard that is the case, Toaster. I've heard for some people that it really works, and some people say, I have not felt anything from this. I think that's it. I think that's my only option. Yeah, herbal teas actually are very helpful. Even just like reading a book sometimes. The issue with that for me, though, is most of the books I like to read are something that I like get into, like a video game, you know what I mean? But sometimes it does work. Make me sleepy. James, why is your mouth open? Is it weird that I basically never get headaches? Wasn't there it's like known for real that there's like a gene that a certain percentage of the population has? and they will never experience a headache. Pretty sure there's some scientific study about it. Oh, right, the other bottomless pit. Another hole. Do I really want to drop through it? How many holes have I jumped through? I love the paneling in this room. It's just like so weird. Yeah, the camera pane is so good. Yeah, I'll go months without getting a headache, and then all of a sudden, going down. I'll have like days in a row. It's really about sleep for me. If I don't sleep enough, everything sucks. There we go. Like if you don't sleep enough and you happen to get a headache that day, it's like so much worse. Well, of course they're probably related, but Snake Eater. Yeah, definitely feel a little bit of the fog when you don't sleep well. Or you at least have to like 100% I need to take a shower if I feel like that and like need to get up and like walk around. And then I feel like a little bit more awake, like woke up. Feel more woke. 4:44. Up. All right, can't get through here because of the wire stretched across the path. You said it while bored? Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, when everything seems like the same day, I definitely know that. That feeling. I forget which way you're supposed to go here. Well. Depends on what you do, too, to keep, like... If you sit in a dark room, you're not going to be able to stay awake, probably. You know what I mean? Like, that's why, like, driving while tired is so dangerous. Especially, like a long, dark highway while you're tired. That's, like, what you would do to put yourself to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this fucking puzzle. I guess under the right conditions, you can definitely keep yourself awake. Four is a very unlucky number in Japan, so it sounds like their word for death, huh? You know that. Brain micro sleeps while driving. Jesus Christ. Yeah, even if you're not particularly tired and you get behind the wheel, you don't do things to keep yourself a little bit active, you can find yourself like, there we go. I forgot which way you had to look at it. You can find yourself being lulled to rest a little bit. Fucking hate this puzzle. Forget what you're supposed to do. I know it moves around the room. If you have like someone to talk to, some coffee. And I really do like driving. Especially with some music. Wow. Really? They don't have a 4 in the elevator for... I guess some buildings here don't have a 13th floor, so... Is it actually moving the fucking room around or what? Yeah, I don't even know what you're supposed to end up with here. That's the problem. Brown, brown. Fuck this. I get it. I fucking hate this puzzle. Brown. I forget if there's something I have to have actually picked up before, though, to get this done or not. I can't just brute force it. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. No. Thought that was it. Huh. Did that do it? I'm fucking so confused by this. Yeah, there we go. I thought it had to be on the red one. That's why I was confused. She is.
You're alive! Maria, I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt bad?
Not at all, silly.
Not at all, silly.
Maria?
Maria,
That
Maria.
thing, it stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator. And
Stabbed me?
then,
James, what are you talking about?
just before, don't you remember?
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else?
Play the music.
You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything. But you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
You're Mary.
So, you're Maria.
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
I don't know.
Come and get me. I can't do anything through these bars.
Okay.
Okay.
Stay right there. I'll be there soon.
Okay. I think if you try to talk to her again too soon, it gives you the Maria ending. Well, now what do I have to do? To get her out of there? All right. The wire cutters. I'm going for any ending right now, honestly. I need to, like I was explaining before, I need to get all the endings before we can start doing the dog ending and the UFO ending, so I guess we'll get any ending the first time, and then we'll try to get certain ones afterwards, the next playthrough. I guess we'll do it that way. And that's a dead end. There it is. But I know how to get to the Maria ending pretty easily. Like, you just have to make sure she doesn't get hit. I think you have to look at the knife that Angela gives you, right? You have to... A couple other things you have to do. DAG ending is the true ending. Oh, that's a dead end. I think I actually fucked up by going in here. I think Pyramid Head starts chasing you in the labyrinth. At one point. Isn't it a speedrun tech to shoot her at some point? Yeah, I think you can actually kill her too. Maybe? No, maybe not. I don't know. I haven't watched an insane amount of speedruns for this game. I'm really bad at paying attention to text and stuff too. Watch out! No! I should probably start studying them more, though. Been watching some Silent Hill 1 UFO runs. Try to clean that up a bit. Oh, yeah, that big discovery about all the puzzle seed. Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. That is pretty cool. Ah! It's crazy that guy would go into chats and, like, pretend to be like the sage, the prophet of endings and stuff of the run. But he like knew the seed for some of the puzzles. I'm just running in a circle. There's another, they discovered that thing about the health, or no, not the health, the mini-map, like a year ago, or maybe just a few months ago. Where there's a mini-map you can get to come up by doing a certain thing. Certain button combination, I guess. Oh. Earlier this year. Yeah, that was pretty cool too. So it's actually like an unlock. You need the dog ending to get it. I've never really done Maria's quest after the main game either that you can do. Do that. I forget how long that is. This is the beginning, isn't it? Yeah. I guess I could save. So we go backwards? Apparently. Didn't get anything down here. You're supposed to fucking fight Angela's monster down here, aren't you? That was a dead end. I'm pumped for Chapter 2 to come out in a couple weeks. I didn't realize that was coming out in the first week of September. Need to get to the movies one of these days. A bunch of good stuff out right now. It Chapter 2. The new It. So that'll be the one with like Bill Hadar. Or Hader, rather. I always say Hadar. Yeah, Remother 2. I don't understand that. Because the first one didn't even get like... It doesn't feel like it got finished all the way. Do I not have any ammo there? It's a very, very weird game. Stomp him again? Huh? There we go. I don't think I want that one. Any plans to play 1 and 4 soonish? I mean, I play 1 all the time. I do UFO runs. I'm trying to like learn the speed run a little bit better. 4 maybe sometime. I don't have any plans for it in the near future, but maybe. 3, I plan on playing again soon too. I love that one. Oh! Dead ends. I haven't played Silent Hill 1 in a few months, maybe? A few weeks. But I do play that one occasionally. That one really led to nowhere? Interesting, Cyborg. I missed that fucking ladder. Or did I? Yeah, I did. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, fuck. I forgot to... That, like, little 1 out of 10 up there on the screen. It's pretty tiny. I didn't finish working on it, but I was doing a little, like, sub-goal thing. Oh, yeah, there he is. Should have probably explained that earlier. What I was trying to do. Oh well. I have like a little animation I was making that's supposed to like slide out. And that's just the Streamlabs. Hey, what's up? Stream labels thing. there's a newspaper on the ground. It's stained with something that looks like blood and is partially illegible. The butt of a man later identified as Thomas or Lumberjack, age 39, was discovered in the lying... What? The probable cause of death has multiple stab wounds to the front of the neck and the left side of the torso by a sharp-edged weapon. The estimated time of death was somewhere between 11 p.m. and 12:30 midnight. Why is this redacted like this? Due to signs of struggle in the room and the lack of a murder weapon, police are considering this a homicide and have opened a murder investigation. Furthermore, the fact that the cash in the room was untouched and and a history of drunkenness and violence, the police... That was not robbery, crime of... I don't know what the hell it said. We don't know what it said. This one has today's date. That's kind of strange. Ouroboros.
Daddy, please don't!
This room looks like it should be like in a Tool music video or something. It looks like it should be like in the music video for Schism. Everything about this room. Fuck, I've already get latched onto so quick. Get the shotgun. You fuck. I don't know if he's missing those shots, or it's not like wincing.
Are you okay?
Yeah, this is a fucked up area. Everything with Angela is pretty fucked up in this game. It's like some of the most depressing stuff in the game, honestly. Angela's whole narrative. It's more fucked up than
Angela,
James's is, I think.
relax.
Oh, he has iframes there.
I'm not trying to order you.
So what do you want then? Oh, I see. You're trying to be nice to me, right? I know what you're up to. It's always the same. You're only after one thing.
No, that's not true at all.
You don't have to lie. Go ahead and say it. Or you could just force me. Beat me up like he always did. You only care about yourself anyway. You disgusting pig.
Angela.
Don't touch me.
What if they had like a puking noise coach on staff?
Make me sick. You said your wife Mary was dead, right?
Yes. She was ill.
Liar! I know about you. You didn't want her around anymore. You probably found someone else.
That's ridiculous. I never...
That's ridiculous. Yeah, probably one of the weirdest rooms in the game. That room looks like it's made with practical effects too, which I love. That's what I mean about it looking like a Tool music video. It looks like you would see that. And I could see someone constructing that as a set almost. Can't turn the handle unless you first remove the handcuffs. We don't have a key for this, right? We have to get it from Maria. Maria, Maria. Oh, this fucking puzzle. I forgot about this one. Dead men, swinging in a tree. How many dead men do you see? Tongue turned blue and face gone gray. Watch them as they twist and sway. Dead man. First one killed the butcher man, then cooked him in the frying pan, served him to his hungry guests, and gave them seconds on request. Yeah, just shoot it. The next one, with his smile and sweets, stole poor children off the streets. To men who dressed unsavory, he sold them into slavery. Breaking into a home at night, the thief he had a nasty fright. Filled his foolish head with ale, woke in the morn in the county jail. The artist with his daunting skill tried his hand at painting bills, but caught in rain when he was undone. Wait, when the ink he'd used did start to run. Mess that one up. What promises of great return, taking gold he did not earn, bundled it up out of sight, quietly slipped off into the night. 3 houses into ashes burned, the sheriff with no place to turn. Did spy a stranger to his town, locked him up and beat him down. Dead men swinging in a tree. How many do you see? I think if you fuck this up, does something bad happen? Dead man. First one killed the butcher. Put him in a frying pan. Served him to his hungry rest. Give him seconds on request. Forget, the only thing that confuses me is what order this is in. Real paying from the ceiling when you pull it. Like, where does this start? From door, right, like left to right? Dead man, singing in a tree. Yeah. Does he have to do this animation for every single one? This is weird. I forgot that it was like this. I love them sound effects. So this one's down, but this one isn't now? Or do you have to do it in the absolute correct order? Because it looks like this one's going back up. Maybe that's just how it goes. Yeah, it's good. Get some good sound effects. Some good rope. Some rope sounds. So now I don't know. I guess it goes down to this one. They're all guilty except for the last one. So what the fuck? Oh, is there another room to the puzzle? I thought it was just like determining who is guilty and not guilty. Oh, you're right. I completely forgot. His face is covered with a piece of paper. There's something written on it. This man was hanged for the crime of swindling. Justice and revenge have been served. Man was hanged for the crime of justice and served. Man was kidnapped for the crime of kidnapping. Justice and revenge have been served. Oh, I see. That's how you know. This man was hanged for the crime of arson. That's the one that was not true. So is that order. Okay. I guess that makes sense. And that's why there's monsters in this hallway now, because I fucked up. You really have to do this and watch this animation all over again? No way. Oh, I see. It's the one you're supposed to pull out, the one that's not guilty. I get it. That makes a lot more sense. And then you go back to that room, I assume. Yes. No, I don't remember that. Key of the persecuted. Paper that was covering the corpse's face is lying there. So where did he go? He went home free? And turn the handle. I really thought that sometimes it automatically used the key that you had in your inventory. Boom, boom. What do we got here? It's locked. Like this song.
Maria? Maria?
Maria.
Maria.
What happened to you?
Why? Why?
Alizarin. Went in with that tier 1 for 30 long years. What's up, dude? Oh yeah, looks like my encoding is overloaded. I don't know why. Should be fine.
Mary.
Do, 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 do. Oh, you did say that earlier? I'm bad, man. let me change something. I should be able to fix that. Dun, dun. Let's put that to 20. Okay, I think that fixed it. Maybe. Maybe. A rad meter? Like clicking? Really? Audio's messed up now? Still? That's so weird, I don't hear anything. Let me see, actually, if I can hear it on the stream. It's gotta be something messed up with OBS now then, because I just changed the setting. It wasn't doing it like a minute ago though, it just started doing that. What about now? Yeah, that's weird. Still going?